So I've had a few people ask why I'm not doing more of a tutorial on this car as I put it back together. And this is basically why. Do you really want to sit and watch me wire a car? I can't think of anything more boring than putting connectors together. Can't think of anything more sleep-inducing than putting wiring together on a car. Hell, I'm bored just doing it. So that's why I'm not doing more of a tutorial on this, because there's a million other YouTube channels out there that did a better job of it. Why beat a dead horse and create another channel doing the same shit somebody else has already done? There. Rear taillight connectors done. Yay. This next part's super exciting. I'm going to feed it all into wire loom and run it over to the other side of the car. I guess it's still better than The Bachelor and some of that other reality TV shit that takes up the airwaves these days. I know I'd rather watch somebody feed wire through wire loom than watch any of that crap. Well, yesterday I made a road trip to go buy some parts. And in pure Facebook marketplace fashion, it was completely misrepresented. So I did what anybody would do, and I bought them anyway. So what I wanted was this chrome LeMans front bumper, which I knew had a little bit of rust on the bottom of it. And I asked the guy, how's the chrome? He goes, oh, the chrome is really good. No issues. Yeah. No issues with the chrome. No problems. Nothing to worry about with the chrome. Factory, just like new. I hate Facebook Marketplace. Just shy of 8 hours round trip into going and getting this damn thing. And I just about turned around and walked away from the deal. I wasn't going to buy it. I probably got snookered a little bit because this is an old gentleman, super nice guy. He gave me the sob story, fixed income, blah, blah, blah. And really, he wasn't asking that much for it. He only wanted $200 for this, and everything else I see online for a complete chrome front bumper with the grills, headlight buckets, everything. I've seen anywhere from $600 to $1,000. So I picked this up for $200. Two reasons basically why I bought it instead of just turning around and driving home empty-handed. Number one, I can throw it back on Facebook and make my money back on it. Number two, I kind of felt bad for the guy. The fixed income line and the it's probably BS, I know, but I just felt bad for him, and it is what it is. So I gave him his $200, and yeah, I pretty much just got out of bed, so whatever. I don't know if I'm going to put this on the car or not. So here's kind of a dumb little project that I'm doing while I'm waiting for parts to show up. I do not know why or remember why this little area back here got painted black. As you can see, for some reason, this whole area was painted black, and when I took a wire wheel to it, you can see it was orange underneath. And when I pull up the old pictures, the day that we pulled this out of the paint booth, this was all orange. I do not remember painting this black. I do not remember a reason as to why this got painted black. I don't remember doing it, but it has bothered me for years. Whatever, regardless, I'm sanding it, prepping it. I'm gonna prime it. I'm going to get all this taped off, and I got a can of Hugger Orange. If it doesn't match perfectly, so be it. It's still better than black, in my opinion. think it turned out okay. It's not an exact match. It's better than the black. Maybe looks a little bit worse in the video than it is in person. In the video, it almost has more of a reddish tint, and it doesn't look like that in person. I don't know. I think it looks better than the black that was painted. Once the bumper's back on there, you ain't gonna notice that at all. So, all right, trunk is officially wired. This is for the license plate light when I get the bumper put back on. All the parking lights and all that stuff wired in. All the loom run. We're gonna get all this tidied up. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just Velcro it in or I'll figure something out with that. Hard part's done. Now it's just a matter of finishing the rest of it. Like that. You know, from about 6-8 feet back, it don't look too bad on there. It's not even a 10-footer. It's more of an 8-footer. I don't know. It's definitely not a 4-footer. Whew. That chrome is shot. It is just shot. Oh well. You know, for $200, the worst case scenario, I will hang it on the wall. I do kind of like the way that chrome looks on the front. And I guess I could have both. If I don't put any badging on the car, one day I could go GTO, and the next day I could go LeMans. So I managed to hit a couple deer last night, doing about 70 miles an hour. And I am absolutely astonished that there isn't more damage. It tweaked my bumper a little bit, but not enough to really even be concerned about. Pretty sure that one doe is in doe heaven after that hit. I hit him pretty hard, but amazing that this thing didn't. I figured the grill would be gone this morning. I figured the front bumper would be caved in. Charlie's pretty sure that the one deer shit itself, so. Alright, one last project I'm going to show you this week. For a buddy of mine. Called me and told me that he slid one past the goalie. He planted the seed. He knocked the old lady up. And we got a little man coming here in a few months, so he called me and said they're doing a vintage car motif, I guess, in the little guy's room, and wanted a vintage style gas pump bookshelf type thing. And said that I was about the only person he could think of that knew how the hell to build something like this, which is obviously nothing I've ever built before, but I'll figure it out. So welcome to the wood shop. I'll turn some lights on in here. So it's cold and my lights don't want to work out in my wood shop here. Found an old bookcase here that I'm going to modify into looking like a vintage gas pump. It doesn't look like much now, but I found an old gas handle. I'm going to modify an old Texaco sign. We'll put some lights on it, do some stuff to it. It'll look pretty cool when I'm done. Alright, we got a little bit of work done this weekend. Got that spot painted below the trunk lid. I still can't figure out why that ever got painted black. I'll never know, but that turned out pretty good. I got all the rear tail light wiring done, gas gauge wiring. Basically, all the wiring to the rear of the car is done. Spent most of the day yesterday driving to go pick up parts that were not even remotely close to what the guy said they were. Which, whatever. It is what it is. I bought them anyway. Maybe shouldn't have, but hey, what do you do? It did give me a couple ideas for some other videos. I don't think I'm alone in thinking that Facebook Marketplace is the spawn of Satan. Where I grew up, there was a thing called the Midweek Eagle. It was $3 to put a 3-line ad in. It worked. It was effective. I sold cars and bought cars and sold parts and bought parts.
It was easy. None of this available BS. None of this ghosting crap. I mean, it's just it amazes me on a platform where everybody can see your name, and I guess you can put whatever name you want on there, but the whole, I guess, society just amazes me since the dawn of the internet, how people act, and that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna explore Facebook Marketplace, and I'm just gonna call shit as I see it, and that'll be for another episode. I guess I'm gonna get some video editing done so you guys can see this, or both of you can see this, and then go Vikings, right? I could really give two shits less about this Super Bowl. Fucking Kansas City again. God.